Hello, hi. Yes, I'd like to talk about Ascension and what that entails for all those that are considered to be star seeds and light workers on this world at this time. And I'm here to disclose that I'm actually one of the angelic realms, one of the angels here incarnated. I'm actually Archangel Michael, direct incarnation, and that's how I have access to all this information. It's actually a direct channel information from the higher conscious beings of light that are here, and we are all here in service to Prime Creator. And this is in no way religious. This is a very serious mission for us because we've actually come here over many lifetimes and incarnated here. So we as someone call us incarnated angels. Um, Someone call us angelic beings of light. But beyond all labels, we're actually here to disclose important information about Ascension. And yeah, that's why we stay so dedicated to our missions. And there are a few of us here. Currently, there are around 144,000 of us um, that are actually here on this world right now. So we're actually not from this earth, and we have memories from our other home worlds, other home planets. So yes, and indeed means that we're extraterrestrials as well, because we're off-world planet beings that have incarnated here, and we speak with clarity. We speak clearly to you about consciousness, about ascension, about what that means to be more in alignment with your true self, be more in harmony and more in balance with who you are within. Um, we have actually powers that we have, and these powers include being able to read Akashic records of those souls that we encounter. So we actually have the ability to read another's thoughts, and for some people, it's actually very. Some people can actually sense this. Some souls can actually sense this, and for some souls, you could tell it become very uncomfortable. But for other souls, they were able to sense a deeper connection inside of themselves, to know who we are as one. So yeah, that's part of the formal disclosure, leading up to ultimately the plan that we have here. So we have the angelic realms. We work with the Galactic Federation of Light, and we as a team of light, we actually have much information disclosed, leading to first contact. And for those that are just starting to be aware that humans are not the only souls on this earth, meaning that there are other beings incarnated here from other planets, other worlds. Um, this is a very important message for each of you to actually awaken now to who you are within. Now, part of that awakening is realizing that who you are is not your mind, it's not your body, meaning that your soul is a conscious energy source inside of you. And as you elevate who you are to more of this conscious source, you can actually feel the more of a healing vibes inside of yourself. So whenever you are, whether you're in nature, whether you're at work, whether you're at school, anywhere you are, you're able to feel more of a connection inside of yourself. So that's why we're here. We're actually here to actually bridge the way of all the angelic beings of light, all the extraterrestrial masters that are here to actually land here and meet humanity. So we've been very brave to come here to this foreign planet and to actually be here as we are, to share our information with you. We just ask that you're more open to what we have to say. Um, we have a lot of requests asking why do a lot of the channels pretty much only speak in words, or we'd only read words. As far as the interaction, where's all the interaction now? This is the interaction right here. This is the start of it. That's been requested. That is, yeah. So clearly you can see what I'm talking about is ascension, and what ascension is for those souls that are just um, starting to become aware of what it is. It's a heightened energy frequency in which you're able to exist beyond what you know in the third dimensions. So the third dimensions itself is only limitation, meaning it's only based in beliefs and thoughts and emotions. So most souls on this earth live in that state. So it's considered the lower dimensions, that is us of the angelic realms of the Galactic Federation of Light. Um, because when you're in this state, you're controlled by your emotions, and you pretty much feel that you're your mind, which is not the case in the higher dimensions. Meaning that the more you elevate your consciousness more in alignment with your true self, you're able to exist beyond those limitations. So it's similar to you're going from like level 1 to level 100 inside of a few months, pretty much. And that's what's happening right now with the Ascension. Those souls that have been preparing for this shift, I've actually been preparing for years. Um, and it's my mission here to help prepare those souls that are willing to be open to information. And this information is helping you to see what needs to be released in your life, as far as whether it's you've had all these emotions stored up over the years, or whether you're focused more on thoughts of this or thoughts of that. Ultimately, it's a distortion in reality. So your reality now is shifting. It's being flipped. So a lot of you star seeds and light workers are seeing a lot of number patterns. You're seeing 1111, 1212, 333, 211, 411. And not all of you are aware of what's happening. Some people feel, oh, it's signs from the angels, and some have actually linked it to a wake up call. Now, there's truth in that, but the most important thing is the wake up call itself is you being awakened within yourself. So it's similar to an alarm clock going off, but it's actually codes that we of the angelic realms of the Galactic Federation of Light are sending to you as a team of light. So I'm one of the beings here, and any information I convey to you is actually, first, it's talked about pretty much with our crew, our galactic community. So there's a group of us. There's millions of us that exist in space, and in addition to that, there's a bit over 100,000 of us that are actually here on the Earth in physical bodies now. So we have actually a lot of information to share with you in such a short amount of time. So we just ask that you relax, you detach, because detachment is one of the biggest things that we feel is very harmful for a lot of souls when they do not detach. Meaning, this time is a transitional time, and ascension is a transitional time. So what you feel as real is starting to fade away. So all the memories that you trying to hold on to, meaning all of the painful memories and all the suffering, is being taken away from this earth. Meaning, the vibrations of this earth are rising to its full potential. And what that means is only souls that are left will be the souls that have released all of the fear, all of the doubt, all of the judgments, all of the criticism, all of the mind attachments, all of the ego attachments. And if this is this is bringing you an emotion, whether it's anger or sadness, then that is key to showing you that there's still something that needs to be worked on or released inside of you. Whether it's that thought that, I am this or I am that, that's keeping you from feeling the connection within. These thoughts are just illusions. So illusions are essentially patterns that the mind is conditioned to, that the mind actually attaches to. So if your focus is purely on some thought, say, oh, it's a rainy day today, or some thought that says, oh, I hate this or I hate that, then what you're doing is you're allowing your energy, your frequency, to lower by attaching to that thought. So it's similar to a battery. So if your battery is at full, once you attach to that thought for so long, what your battery does is slowly decreases in its energy and its power. Now, this is why it's important that you remain aware of all the thoughts you have, as well as be more within. Detach who you are from all thoughts, whether it's good or bad, positive or negative. Whether it's a thought that says it's a beautiful day, whether it's a thought that says it's a great day. All these thoughts are just thoughts itself. They're not who you are, in essence. This shift is elevating you to who you are as a soul. So inside of you, there's a connection. That connection is only felt when you release all the thoughts. So even though these thoughts seemingly good or bad. They're only thoughts, meaning they're only form. Now, once you release the form, what happens is you start to elevate your consciousness. So you start to have access to more information. So when we talk about Prime Creator, those of us that are here to assist in the process of the Ascension, when we talk about Prime Creator, what we're talking about is a shift from when you no longer live in duality, when you no longer live in a state of fear, in a state of panic, in a state of regret, in a state of judgment, in a state of criticism. All these states are purely illusory, meaning that they are states in which they keep your vibration in the lower dimensions. Now, on the higher dimensions, that's where you shift out of this state of feeling that, oh, this soul over here shouldn't be doing that, that person shouldn't be doing that, or that soul over here shouldn't be doing this. All these are illusions that take you out of these are distortions that take you out of balance with who you are within. So that way, when you're living that way, when you're living in a lifestyle in which you're focusing on every thought, and you're allowing each thought to turn your head, right, similar to this, turning your attention away consistently, then it's creating a level of separation in between you and another soul. Now that's what the flip is about. The flip is about turning from that lifestyle into a completely new one, and once you live in acceptance of all. So, I have a dog. His name is Jamba. I'll show you. Now, so a dog Jamba right here. He's always living in the moment, and what that means is he's always aware and conscious of his reality. And most animals are this way. They're very in the moment. They carry a high vibration and frequency on the earth. All higher conscious beings, meaning that they're able to live in the moment. Thank you, Jama. Oh, yeah. So they're able to live in the moment, and while they live in the moment, then they're able to elevate the whole consciousness of the earth to a higher vibration. Now, living the moment is not living in thoughts. It's not living in here. It's shifting from here to here, from your intuitive knowing. Because most souls right here on the earth are existing right here, meaning, oh, I have to get here, or oh, what, I got to be in a hurry. I got to get here. I got to get there. I got to do this. I got to do that in a hurry. Everything's always in a hurry, in a hurry, in a hurry. But when you ask and you step back and you ask why it's in such a hurry, then the mind really doesn't have a straight answer. It says, well, I got to do this. Well, of course I got to do that, or of course I got to do this. It's never a state of calmness. If you're able to notice that, you're able to take a step back and embrace who you are within. So it's important to embrace who you are within and to feel the vibes and the harmony that's within your soul. So this is part of the disclosure. We're here. We are the incarnated angels on the earth. I am Archangel Michael, and as you can sense by now by your intuition, we have much to share with you. And we actually work often with the angelic realms, with Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, and many more ascended masters here. We're all aware of the ascension process, and we're all here for this very reason, to help to elevate the earth to a higher level of vibration. We're able to do things like speak extraterrestrial languages. We're able to read Akashic records. We're able to read the thoughts of another soul. And for this reason, we have special abilities that are actually considered off-world. So there are a few souls like us on the earth right now. But yeah, we all have a similar mission, and that's to help to rise the vibrations of the planet, so that way everyone that are meant to survive this shift in consciousness will be able to shift and harmonize in time to make this shift in time. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for being open. Much peace, harmony, and joy forever.